Wayfair. It takes what it can when you're unaware. You find out fast what matters most when the nights run long and hope feels close. There wasn't room for empty pride or dreams that didn't earn their keep. We learned to measure days by scars and guard what little we could keep. You don't fight the dark with noise or sound. You stand your ground. We did what we had to do. We paid the price, we stayed. Built these walls with tired hands to keep the wolves away. Love was thin, but it was real. Faith learned how to stay. We held the line with all we had to keep the wolves away. Quiet prayers behind closed doors, bills on the table, faith on the floor. No speeches made, no grand escape. Just one more night, just hold the gate. Hunger teaches you how to wait. Fear shows up with a familiar face. Hope learned to live in smaller things when given time and space. When the dark was at the door, we didn't run anymore. We did what we had to do. We paid the price, we stayed. Built these walls with tired hands to keep the wolves away. Love was thin, but it was real. Faith learned how to stay. We held the line with all we had to keep the wolves away. Not every fight draws blood. Some just steal your sleep. You don't always win with strength. You win by what you keep. We kept the table standing. We kept our word. We kept believing it was worth the hurt. Yeah. We did what we had to do when nothing came for free. We stood between the night and us and called it family. If the world comes back again with teeth still on display, we'll stand right here like we always did and keep the wolves away. Still praying, keeping the wolves away. Still praying, keeping the wolves away. The road don't ask if you're ready. It just keeps pulling you on. Some days your legs feel steady. Some days you drag them along. I've counted lines on the highway, like prayers I didn't say. I don't know how far I'm going. I just know I'm not done today. When the tank reads empty and the night won't end, there's one more mile in me, one more breath to take. I don't need tomorrow, I just need today. If my hands are shaking and my faith feels thin, there's one more mile in me. I'll find it then. I've learned you don't not to lay it down in the middle of the night. I don't need to see the end, I just need to move again. There's one more mile in me, one more breath to take. I don't need tomorrow, I just need today. If my hands are shaking and my faith feels thin, there's one more mile in me. I'll find it then. It's not pride, it's not flame, it's not proving anything. It's a quiet voice that says keep going when quitting feels like peace. There's one more mile in me, even when I'm worn, even when the map is gone and the light feels torn. If the road gets narrow and the sky caves in, there's one more mile in me. By grace alone, I'll step again. Not fast, not strong, just not fast, not strong. Just forward, just forward. I said I'd be there, so I was, even when the road ran thin. I didn't promise I'd be whole, I promised I'd begin. The nights were long, the answers short, the cost was hard to name. But walking out was never lighter than carrying the weight. A vow ain't something said and done, it's something to live when things come undone. I kept my word when it hurt to keep, when sleep was light and the climb was steep. I didn't bend, I didn't slide, I didn't cross that line when giving up looked justified. I kept my word, I kept my word. I watched the truth get traded cheap for comfort and applause. I saw how easy it can be to bend without a cause. I didn't have the upper hand or proof it'd work out right. I just knew what I could live with when I faced myself at night. You don't need crowds to understand, you just need a steady hand. I kept my word when peace ran low and every sign said let it go. I didn't shout, I didn't fight, I chose the harder right when breaking free looked justified. I kept my word, I kept my word. It wasn't loud, it wasn't clean, it didn't feel like anything. But truth don't ask for praise or flame, it only asks you stay the same. I kept my word when time wore thin, when doubt kept wearing down my skin. No claim to make, no proof to show, just doing what I said I'd do. If that's a mark I leave behind, I keep my word. I kept my word. The noise went quiet without a sound. The plans I had fell to the ground. Friends moved on, the phone went still. Even hope felt hard to feel. I stood in place while time ran fast, watched tomorrow turn to past. Every promise slipped away like it belonged to yesterday. I didn't lose it all at once. It wore me down, it came undone. All seemed to fade away. The light, the words, the names. I tried to hold what I could say, but nothing stayed the same when everything I leaned on broke and fear became my weight. I learned what's real does not let go when all seems to fade away. I held on tight to what was true, the things you don't pretend to do. A quiet prayer, a steady breath, the kind you say when nothing's left. I learned the dark can teach you sight when you stop fighting for the light. It asks you just to stand your ground when answers won't be found. When all I knew began to bend, I found what wouldn't end. All seemed to fade away. The light, the words, the names. I tried to hold what I could say, but nothing stayed the same when everything I leaned on broke and fear became my weight. I learned what's real does not let go when all seems to fade away. What stayed was never loud. It didn't beg or plead. It waited in the quiet and asked for honesty, not for answers, not for signs, just the strength to stand in time. All seemed to fade away, but I was still right here, still breathing through the longest night, still facing every fear. If the fire burned to embers low and hope was hard to say, I found a truth that held me fast when all seemed to fade away. Some things don't fade, they stay. Some things don't fade. Mama taught me how to listen before I learned how to speak. She said silence tells the truth if you let it reach. She taught me how to say I'm wrong and mean it when I do. How pride can cost you more than anything you lose. She didn't raise her voice, she raised me right. Mama taught me this: when the road runs hard, you don't quit on love, you don't guard your heart, you hold your ground, you forgive again, you trust God more than the strength you're in. When the night feels heavy and hope feels missed, Mama taught me this. Mama taught me how to pray without making a sound, how faith can live in kitchens when nobody's around. She said, don't chase what shines if it won't stay true, and the measure of a man is what he does when no one's viewing. She said grace is learned slow and proved in time. Mama taught me this: when the days wear thin, you don't trade your soul for a way to win. You keep your word, you stand your part, you leave room for mercy in a guarded heart. When the world turns sharp and love feels dismissed, Mama taught me this. She said some prayers aren't answered fast, some just keep you standing. And if all you've got is today to give, then give it with your hands clean. Mama taught me this: when it all goes dark, you don't curse the night, you light a spark, you walk it slow, you don't resist the quiet truths that still exist. If I'm anything worth remembering, Mama taught me this. I learned young it don't come easy. Nothing good arrives on time. Every mile costs something in you. Every truth is hard to find. I've seen prayers start as questions, hope begin as doubt. Every light I ever trusted had to flicker out. Before the peace, before the rest, you feel the weight inside your chest. Struggle comes first, before you stand, before you learn who you really are. Faith don't start in open skies, it's born right here in the dark. If you're hurting now, it don't mean it's worse, it just means struggle comes first. I watch strong men bend in silence, carry more than they should hold. I've seen hearts stay soft and open while the night stayed long and cold. Nothing holy comes without cost. Struggle comes first. Before you stand, before you learn who you really are. Faith don't start in open skies. It's born right here in the dark. If you're hurting now, it don't mean it's worse. It just means struggle comes first. It comes before the hallelujah, before the peace you feel. It teaches you to stay upright when nothing feels real. You don't lose for feeling weak. You don't fail for being scared. If you're still here breathing, you're already there.
Struggle comes first,
Then comes a grace
comes the strength.
you didn't raise,
The road feels steep.
and your hands were burned. Hold on tight, it's your turn. Every crown was paid in hurt. Struggle comes first. Struggle comes first. But it don't come last. I lost some names along the way. Some faces faded out. Some nights I pray for clarity. Some mornings just for doubt. I learned how fast the loud things go, how quick the crowd can leave. But silence has a way of showing what you really keep. When the dust all settled down, not everything was gone. What stayed with me wasn't gold or praise. It was truth I learned on the hardest days. A steady hand, a quiet faith, a light that didn't walk away when most things couldn't agree. What stayed with me, stay with me. I let go of the borrowed plans, the noise I didn't choose. I watched the shine wear off of things that had nothing left to prove. Some words came back when I needed them. Some didn't need a sound. Some lessons only make sense when you're flat on the ground. I don't miss what fell apart, I miss what held its ground. What stayed with me wasn't ease or speed. It was scars that taught me how to breathe. A name I said when hope ran thin, a voice that met me where I'd been when most things couldn't agree. What stayed with me, stay with me. It wasn't loud, it wasn't clear, it didn't fix it overnight, but it stood when I couldn't stand and walked with me through the fight.
What stayed with me wasn't how it looked. It was mercy I never shook.
A love that didn't change its tone when I had nothing left to hold. If I'm asked who carried me, what stayed with me, stay with me. That's what stays.